Welcome to a new episode of Discover Daily, your daily podcast curated by Perplexity. I'm your host, Alex, and my voice is powered by 11 Labs. Today's stories come from Perplexity's Discover feed, covering the latest developments in technology, business, science, and beyond. Kicking things off, we have an intriguing story about Apple's under-the-radar AI research facility in Switzerland, known as the Zurich Vision Lab. This secretive lab is believed to be working on cutting-edge projects spanning computer vision, machine learning, robotics, and autonomous systems. While details are scarce, it seems the lab's work has already found its way into Apple products like FaceTime's eye contact correction and visual lookup in iOS 15. But the real excitement lies in what's to come. The lab is reportedly developing new visual capabilities for Siri that could change the way people deal with the world around them. With Apple racing to catch up in generative AI, the Zurich Vision Lab's years of research could power groundbreaking AI experiences across iPhones, Apple cars, and more. So keep an eye out for those iOS 18 updates later this year. In a major development for the crypto world, Changpeng Zhao, the founder of Binance, was sentenced to 4 months in prison for failing to implement proper anti-money laundering measures on the exchange. This allowed cybercriminals and terrorist groups to exploit the platform, leading to a $4.3 billion settlement with U.S. authorities last year. While a 3-year sentence was initially sought, Zhao received a relatively lenient punishment of 4 months behind bars and a $50 million fine. Despite stepping down as CEO, he remains an influential figure in crypto, retaining significant equity in Binance. This case underscores the growing regulatory scrutiny on the crypto industry following the collapse of major players like FTX. As the space matures, robust security and compliance will be paramount. In a move to bolster cybersecurity, the UK has banned the use of weak, easily guessable default passwords on Internet of Things (IoT) devices. This new law, part of the Product Security and Telecommunications Infrastructure Act, aims to address vulnerabilities exploited in past attacks like the Mirai botnet incident. Manufacturers must now ensure IoT devices ship with unique passwords or allow users to set their own during setup. They'll also have to provide clear information on security features and update support. Non-compliance could result in hefty fines of up to 10 million euros or 4% of global turnover. This legislation positions the UK as a leader in IoT security standards, with the EU and US considering similar measures. Our next story touches on the fascinating question of whether insects possess some form of consciousness. While definitive proof remains elusive, recent research suggests insects may experience basic conscious processes despite their tiny brains. Evidence includes complex behaviors like navigation and social interaction, the presence of a central complex in insect brains analogous to our midbrain, and the ability to modify behavior based on environmental changes. The ethical implications of insect consciousness are significant, as thinkers like Peter Singer argue it should influence how we consider animal welfare and rights. As neuroscience methods advance, further studies could clarify the nature of consciousness in these often overlooked creatures. Finally, let's explore NASA's ambitious strategy for refueling SpaceX's Starship vehicle to enable extended missions to the Moon and beyond. A key component is developing in-space refueling technology to transfer propellant between docked starships in orbit, a capability never achieved before. The process presents major challenges like managing propellant slosh and boil-off in microgravity. To overcome this, SpaceX plans to launch a series of tanker starships carrying propellant to a low Earth orbit depot where the lunar starship can refuel. Estimates suggest up to 20 refueling launches may be needed per lunar mission. But mastering this technology is crucial, not just for NASA's Artemis program, but SpaceX's goal of enabling human exploration of Mars by refueling spacecraft in deep space. Well, that's all for today's episode of Discover Daily. If these stories have you itching to learn more, be sure to check out the links in the episode description. That's where you'll find all the details and can really dig deeper into each topic. And listen, if you're enjoying what you're hearing, subscribe to Discover Daily wherever you get your podcasts. That way, you'll never miss out on the latest discoveries. While you're at it, download the Perplexity app too. It's like having a world of knowledge at your fingertips, ready to satisfy your curiosity cravings 24/7. Right, that's me for now. I'll be back here tomorrow. Until next time, stay curious.